What's gravy, baby? You already know who it is, man. It's your boy Trey. Follow the TrayWay. I never lead you astray. And today is the full guide of most feared. I'm gonna let y'all know everything that has to go on. I mean everything that has to go on with the most feared promo. You know, free cards. We got free 90 overalls you can get. We got a set that you have to guess. You know who the king's hand is, who the king is, what's the king's what's it called here? What's the king's, what is the king's hand, the king's equipment, and then who the king is. I believe that's what it is. You have to pretty much guess that, and I'm gonna go over that set with you and go over who you guys need to choose in order to get the free 90 or 91 overall free player that you're gonna be able to get, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all know. Just follow the TrayWay. I never lead you astray. Challenges, you know, tokens in order to get the cards upgraded, or the free cards and things of that nature. All right, so we're going over all that right here, right now, dog. You know what I'm saying? Just tune in, stay in with your boy, stay locked in. For you like that damn video too, I'm gonna wait for a second. Like the video now. I ain't gonna tell you again, man. Hold up. Y'all did that for the boy? Yeah, man. I know y'all did that. I know y'all did that. I knew I messed with y'all for real. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it. So, first things first, always come in here with your damn challenges. I ain't gonna tell y'all again. You hear me, that boy? Always come in here and look at y'all challenges, okay? Most feared challenges, get it done. You might be like, Trey, why? Why I gotta come over here and do this, dog? Listen, the reason why is, number one, it doesn't say it in here, but you will get the actual collectibles or the clues that you need for the one set in order to guess the king's hand, the king's equipment, and you know, whatever that whole situation is I'm going over later. You have to do the challenges in order to get that. And how do I know? I went through and did like the first, how many challenges I did? All the way to here. This is the last challenge I have to do, is the last one of the first one, but I did 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I did 9 challenges. Okay, I think you only have to do like 4 or 5. If you do 4 or 5 challenges, you most likely will get enough to get, you know, all the clues. But beyond that, you also going to get these most feared tokens, tier 2, tier 6, and tier 3. Okay, that is a total of 3 most feared tokens. Got it, gravy? Good. I just want to make sure I see that right there. All right, so know where you're getting your tokens from. You get B&D packs in here for players, and you also get quick sale coin, quick sale candy. Okay, that as well. All right, so do your challenges, get them done as quick as possible before they drop part 2, because you know, once you get behind on challenges, it makes you not want to do them even more. It makes you just say, you know what, dog, F the damn challenges. Okay, beyond the challenges, you should have got a welcome pack as well. So let me go over that, or who or what is in the welcome pack. So in the welcome pack, if we go over here to my items, we'll go to my items and go to the bonder here, and we'll actually show you guys what all should have actually been up in there. So I mean, I have 2 clues right here. I still have 2 clues. I don't even think I need these right here. I don't think I do. But in there you get this right here, a shapeshifter. So you get 1 shapeshifter right here. We'll go over those cards. Another shapeshifter right here, and then you also get, you know, the most feared stadium. You get some actual jerseys right here. You know, you get a strat item right here. I think you get this from the challenges, or getting some XP, but you may get it automatically as well. And then you also get a Ryan Shazier. All right, so these are cards that you can actually upgrade, you know, as you go on as a free card. So my Ryan Shazier, he's one of the cards that you can get up to like 89 overall for free. Okay, just by using those tokens. All right, so we saw there's 3 through the challenges, and you can see in here I already started upgrading this dude right here. All right, and they get all these positions, so you can literally put him in at any one of these positions that you guys see. Okay, he's 6'3" and 208 pounds. Okay, so I got 2 in right here. I need 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 more. It takes a total of 9 in order to get these fully upgraded. Okay, the shapeshifter I believe takes 9. I think Ryan Shazier takes 8, and the other shapeshifter takes 9 too. So pretty much y'all gotta choose one. That's really what it is right now. Either one shapeshifter, Ryan Shazier, or the other shapeshifter. You gotta choose one, rock it out with that one. All right, this under key city thing, I think this is when you actually go and play in the what is this for, bro? When you go and play against the CPU, I believe you need this key right here. Let's see, muster your courage and head over to events. Use this key to begin trick or treating at 172 Shadowbrook Circle. So I do believe that one has to do with the CPU event, because I did not have to use this for the head-to-head event. Okay, just want to make sure I know that. Hold on, that's another clue right here. Hold on, that's one clue, 2, 3 clues. So that must gonna be more clues. So stay tuned for that, because that's 3 more clues I have right there, guys. And I've already used some of my clues already, which we'll go over in a minute here. So we saw in the challenges, there's 3 of those. We saw 3 of those actual tokens to get those players upgraded for free, the 90 overall or 89 for Ryan Shazier. We went over that. And then as far as the events go right here, just know with these events, it's full games, bro. I've only played 2, you guys can see from there, but it's full games. And the way that it works is, if you're confused, you have 4 different tiers. You have outer wall, which after you get 4 wins in a row, then you advance from the outer wall. You get all these objectives right here, and then you move up to the courtyard. All right, and then you win 4 in a row. And remember, if you lose, you get demoted. Yes, so if you lose that courtyard, I believe they move you back to outer wall, or they may move you from, you know, the 4 wins or 3, or you'll go back to 1. But it's either that they demote you all the way to the next one, or they're actually going to drop you down to the very beginning of that said promotion. But I think it's a full demotion, fam, which is real nasty. It's a full damn demotion. You gonna have to leave the courtyard, play another 4 in a row again right here, just to get back to the courtyard. It's nasty damn work, y'all. EA, y'all some villains for that right there. Y'all really spooky right there. You know what I'm saying? Look, 1 win right here, 2, 3, 4. That's another one, that inner keep. After you get those 4 in a row, then you go to throne room. And this is the big time right here, you heard me? This is the big time, baby. This is where you really make them ducats right here. I really make that candy. You know what I'm saying? Tastes like candy. You know what I'm saying? All the way you turn me on. You know what I'm saying? Listen, dog. 1 win right here, 2 win right there. You know, you get more candy. Then right here, 2.5 candy or 180 plus overall events player. Go ahead and choose that candy. Right here, 5 candy. And then you get 2 times 85 plus overall season 2 events players, or you can choose 6 times of 82 plus overall. I just say get your 5 candy and take your 2 85 pluses. All right, when you get that right there. And then you also be able to go into the store and get, I think they put a pack in the store where you actually be able to get the Taysom Hill after you do this right here. I think you get a collectible, you get something to where you can go into the store and get the Taysom Hill, and then you can sell that Taysom Hill off if you want to, or you can keep the Taysom Hill, whichever way. All right, so that's pretty much that right there for the most feared head-to-head events. That is by far going to be the quickest way to rise up your candy as well, and I'm gonna show you guys the best ways to use your candy. But that is going to be how you go through those head-to-head events, and that's fully explained. Like I said, if you really want a lot of candy, build your candy up. You want to get a decent amount of free players, you'll be in that mode grinding until you feel like you're good and you don't need it anymore. All right, I'm not going over the CPU. If you guys want to check that out, go check it out under your own damn time. All right, there's nothing else. I already checked in these modes right here, nothing else. So when we come over here to the actual field pass, okay, and actually I want to also throw something else out there, but I'm probably going to say that for a separate video, so stay tuned. I'm going to be talking about the Twitch drop, talking about what happened with the Twitch drop and things of that nature, and I just got some stuff to say about that, so y'all stay tuned for that right there. So the most feared field pass. Remember, how many tokens we got, guys? 3 so far, all through the challenges. When you come through here and look, guess what? You're gonna get more candy, more B&D fantasy packs, not fantasy, just regular B&D packs. You could choose from an 82 plus or 80 plus, and as you go, they're going to get better. So you see right here, as you go, they're going to have like a 84 plus, you see, or 80 or 282 pluses. Okay, so they get better over time, but you're going to be getting those packs plus candy. Okay, and then on top of that, this is also going to be where your most feared upgrade tokens are. First one at number 7 right there. But remember, look what EA doing. They want you to get the actual field pass that's premium. Buy premium pass. You see it right there. If you press Y, and you can get the premium pass, dog. And they're making you do this if you want to get the rest of the tokens. Yes, it sucks. Yes, it's annoying. I don't like it, of course, but this is what EA wants you to do, fam. You heard me? Hey, it just is what it is, baby. It is what it is. You know, I can't control it. I'm just letting y'all know. If you want as many of the tokens as possible, you will get up in here and you will get the premium pass. Will I get it? Most likely. Do I want to get it? No. But you see, level 7, you get 1, you get 2. You get 2 at level 7 right here. So that's a total of 5. Let's keep on going. Then you get another 2 right here at 14. That's 7. Okay, that's 7 right here. You keep on going, more of the same stuff I told y'all about. Bam, 19, 2 more. Guess what, guys? That's number 9. So these 2 make number 9. All right, there's no more in here right now. Okay, so there's 3 through the challenges, and then the rest are in here, which is 6. Okay, 3 in the challenges, 6 in here, a total of 9 total. Plus you get 1 for free. Let me not forget that, guys. You do get 1 for free when you get the actual pass, or not the pass, the welcome pack. When you get the welcome pack, you did get 1 for free. So that's a total of 10. So 1 through the welcome pack for free, 3 through the challenges, 6 in the field pass, a total of 10 total that you can get at this point in time. There may be more opportunities to get it when they drop part 2, so stay tuned for that. But as of right now, you can get a total of 10, and I just explained how. Got it? Gravy? Good. As we come over here, you see I already got this. Play a game with a most feared player in the lineup. That's easy candy right there. We already got that. We come over here to the stats. You gotta have 2+ most feared players in your lineup, or you know, just make sure you got at least 1, but you need 2. I'm gonna just put it that way. You need 2 in your lineup so you can get all these objectives to update, to get the coin, or to get the actual XP that you see here to upgrade this field pass. Okay, get 2 most feared players in your lineup. However, you gotta put them in your lineup. Sets, I did an evidence set already. There's more sets right here that I can do with like the lowest overall most feared cards. So you know, make sure you guys just do that. Just do the lowest overall set in the sets to get this objective done. Okay, I usually don't do this one unless I build up enough cards to do it. So I usually just do the ones right here that I can use the lowest overall set for. All right, and then the crossover play games of most feared player Ryan Shazier. This will give you coins. Just make sure you have Ryan Shazier in your lineup. I make sure I have him in my lineup as one of my players. You get him for free. I have him in my lineup, and I also have another card that I'm gonna go over that I had to get in my lineup as well. That are my 2 players. Got it, Gravy? Good. So that's that right there. As we go over here to the store, we might as well knock this out. In the store, you do have a whole candy store. You do have this as well. Do I recommend you guys spending your money on any of this? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. I don't know, fam. I don't know. I don't really like these packs like that. I'm gonna be real deal chill with y'all right here. If you wanna do this right here, 100K coins, a choice of 1 to 2, 84 plus. If you want to spend 100K, I might say, hey, go ahead and do it just to see what you want to get. It's 100K, maybe you get a 90, if you have 100K to blow, then go ahead and try this right here. If you got 100K to blow, should I do it for the video, bro? Like, to get pissed off? Like, I really don't want to waste 100K, fam. I really don't want to do that right there, man. But I can't be no punk bitch. You hear me? I ain't no punk bitch. I'ma go ahead and do it, man. I'm a man. I'm a man, baby. I'ma do that right there. Go ahead and give me some ass. Ooh, what's this right here? Trash? Yeah, trash. Come on, give me some more trash. Come on, I did this for the trash, EA. Ooh, a 87. Hold up, I think he was wasn't he a Raider? Hold up, he might have been a Raider, y'all. I'm gonna have to look at this right here and see. He might have been a Raider. Damn, y'all already showed me? Oh, nah, Diablo. Okay, never mind. Okay, all right, he's trash. Okay, another trash one. Ooh, okay, EA Sports. I see it, EA Sports. I see it right there, baby. Oh, so that's a good center right there. One of the best centers in the game. He better than the one I got. Hold up now, EA Sports, you're cooking. They gave me a 90, guys, so we already won. We already won, guys. They gave me, oh, what is this? Is another 90? Damn. Damn. But they gave me 2 90s. Damn. Hey, well, you know what, EA Sports? I was talking hot mess about y'all. Oh my, another 90? Ain't no way, Sway. Ain't no way. Damn. What goddamn? Well, damn, EA Sports. If you was gonna bless your boy like this, I wouldn't have talk Hey, EA, you know what, bro? Y'all did me right there. So that's 100K, guys. 100K coins, and I literally just made what? I mean, all these cards are probably worth about 500K, maybe about 500-600K. I just pulled worth of cards, and if I quick sell all these for candy, that's 19K candy. That's 19K candy. So now, guys, I would say that's maybe a little worth it. And you can also spend 450K on this one right here, which I'm not gonna do. I'm not doing that one. I'm getting the hell up out of here, bro. But other than that, you do got candy over here. As you guys can see, I can actually get a 90 overall any choice B&D most feared champ fantasy pack for 23K. So literally, if I sell all those cards I pull, I can do this one right here, and I can get a 90 overall most feared champ that I want. Like, I can get one absolutely that I just want to have on the squad. So I have that in the bank right there, guys. All right, here's an upgrade token. So you can get the upgrade tokens through here as well. So that is a good, cool thing. If you guys get the candy and you don't want to continuously wait to upgrade your actual shapeshifter players or Ryan Shazier, hell, if you want all 3 of those guys maxed out, you have the opportunity to be able to purchase all the upgrade tokens right here instead of waiting. Okay, that's how EA has the rest of them in here to purchase by candy. All right, here's a 90 overall one, most feared champ for 51K. All right, honestly, throughout these guys, if you have to ask me, Trey, what's the best way to use your actual candy? What would you use them on? I would probably, you know, try to use them on like the most feared terrifying packs, because you get 25K candy, or you're going to get an 87 plus most feared player. So I would try to dabble with this one. I will also try to dabble maybe with like the spooky one, because they're 80 plus. You may be able to get glitchy. The scary ones are 82 plus. You may be able to get glitchy. And then this one, probably not. I don't know, maybe just one time, because you could do this twice. You get 40 Hail Mary packs, 10 pay dirt packs, 8. You know what? This one may be worth it. It's a lot of players you get through this right here. Okay, again, it's a lot, but they give you a choice of 1. Contains 1 most feared terrified pack, 3 times most feared scary packs, 6 times spooky packs, 80 plus most feared regular packs, 10 pay dirt, 20 deep shot, or 40 Hail Mary. So you only get 1 of those with this one. So I don't know about that one right there, guys. This trick or treat one, this one I feel like it's a pretty good choice as well. 80, 90, or 91. This one I feel like is a decent one to dabble with as well. So I would say this one right here, the trick or treat, the spooky, the scary, the terrifying, and then, you know, the upgrade tokens, of course. And then if you want a B&D 90, go ahead and do that one too. This one right here, hey, if you end up getting up to enough right here where you can get some ducats just by getting one and selling them, then hey, do this one as well. All right, but that's what I would say as far as the candy goes. Got it? Gravy? Good. There ain't nothing else really in the store I need to talk about. So honestly, guys, we're in a position now where I'm like, damn, like we got those 90s. I can pretty much, you know, throw some people up in here. You know, I gotta figure out, is that 87 overall Willie Gay, did he really actually play for the Raiders or not? Because if I'm not mistaken, I think he played for the Raiders, bro. I swear he did. Let's check it out and see if he did play for the Raiders. It actually helps us out with our chemistries and things of that nature. And he did not play for the goddamn Willie Gay, you bit. Willie Gay, bro. That just pissed me off. I don't know why I thought he did play with him, but he didn't. So guess what? We literally have no use for Willie Gay at all. Zero. That's candy in the bank. These two dudes right here, I would say, hey, this is candy in the bank, but we do need a new center. We do need a new right guard. I might gotta find a way to put them guys on the field. I might gotta find a way. I gotta keep my Raiders chemistry. Don't get me wrong. I'm at 50 Raiders, so I gotta keep my Raiders chemistries. This guy, he's actually not even a Raider. So I think this works out because he's not a Raider, and I can get this guy out of my lineup. Jake Long, your ass is grass, you were out of here. I got a new right guard. Mr. Dotson is taking over for you. You know what I'm saying? Bam. One of the, probably the best right guard in the game, we just got right there for 100K. All right, so that's good. That works out. You know, I'm pretty happy about that right there. You know what I'm saying? You know, that was a big pull right there from EA Sports. So we do have a good right guard now, a better right guard. You know, a left guard would be nice as well. Center, we did get a better center, but I will have to find some way to get another Raider on the team, you know, in order to get that done right there. You know, okay, so I'm gonna throw him in here right here. Hold up. So who was the guy? Khalil Mack. Oh no, not him. Khalil Mack needs to go right here. We're gonna put Khalil Mack in right here. We should be fine with that. I have to change my defense up. I did get Jeremy Chin, by the way. You may be like, Trey, why is he right here, middle linebacker? Well, really, the reason why is because I am using him in, you know, my 6-1 defense. That's why he's right there. Okay, so just understand that. So now that I got Khalil Mack down there, it shouldn't affect anything. I can actually get him up out of here, even though he's part of my theme team. You know, it is what it is, bro. Like I really just want the better player right here, fam. It just is what it is. So Drew Gallman, come on the squad, bro. Bam. He goes up to a 91 overall with some boost. So, hey, the O-line looking nice. You know, we looking way better than what we did. You heard me? With these two O-linemen. So he's definitely not about to be a Falcon. We definitely not running around with that. Hell nah. So there we go. A free. It's like EA knew what I needed on my team. I needed a right guard. I needed a center. I needed them. You know what I'm saying? You know, these two guys over here gonna have to get cut real soon. Real soon. But they gotta stay for now. But my right side of the field is looking very nice. Very nice. So there's that. I did get Mr. Randito Moss. I had to get him. No other choice. The card is too damn good. 94 speed. How do I get plus 4 speed? This is how. If you get the actual strategy item for the Most Fear promo, it gives you +1 speed for every position for any Most Fear card. So that's +1 speed I have is with the strategy item. Another +1 speed for having Mr. Micah Parsons and Saquon Barkley and Pat Surtain, the crystal players. I still have those 3 in my lineup. That's another +1 speed. So that's +2 speed so far we went over. And then another +2 speed because he was a Raider. You heard me? And that's a total of +4 speed. That's why he's a 94 speed card, 6'4", 210. He's looking nasty, got a vicious ass spin. He has the best spin in the game. Just don't hold turbo when you spin, and watch the crazy ass spin that he does. And then I got spin cycle on him because of that reason. Double me, we popping, you know what I'm saying? We keep it going and popping, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Chris Breezy. So we popping with this right here. You can get him to a +5 speed, and that's if you want to go 2020 most feared theme team. So he can be a 95 damn speed, guys. Yes, he can. Am I gonna go through all that? Probably not. All right, probably not. But there's that, guys. So now when we come back over here and see, and actually instead of having Jeremy Chin right there, I might go ahead and throw this shapeshifter right here, because this shapeshifter can actually be a raider. So that actually give me another raider on the squad. So if I come over here, you see I have him already with the raiders right here. Bam. So, you know, I also do keep 50, you know, raiders by putting him in right here. So that works out. Hold up, does Chin? What's Chin? Oh, Chin, he doesn't get middle linebacker though. He doesn't get the middle linebacker, Kim, so he's not gonna count towards the number. So interesting. Well, whatever, I guess it don't matter. You know, we'll still keep the shapeshifter right there anyway. All right, because there's just another most feared player that we have in the lineup. But yeah, that's pretty much that for the lineup. And I do got Ryan Shazier down here as well, so I can get those coins. So I got Ryan Shazier right here. I got a shapeshifter right there. I mean, I got Drew Gallman, I got Kevin Dotson, I got Randy Moss. I have definitely plenty enough of most feared players in the lineup. All right, so that is that. Last main thing I wanted to go over, we went over the head-to-head events, we went over the challenges, we went over the tokens that you can get right now, we went over the stuff in the store, we went over the players in your lineup. What else do we got to go over? The main thing else is the set. Okay, so when you come over here to program, you come over here to most feared. All right, what they have in here is going to actually be this king's position guess thing, this king's hands fantasy pack, and this king's equipment fantasy pack. And then you have an evidence exchange set, all right, where you can, you know, you're gonna be able to throw these things in here. All right, hold up, king's position collectible and 1 king's hand and 1 king's collectible to receive 3 king's guess fantasy packs to make 3 new guesses. Okay, so you can actually make 3 new guesses if you got your guesses wrong. Okay, I see what that is. I see what that is. But the key is to not get the guesses wrong. So when you get your clues, when you play your challenges and get your clues, you're gonna put 1 clue in here, 1 clue in here, and 1 clue in here. All right, you're gonna put the clues in these sets, okay? And the actual packs are gonna give you, as you can see through here, these 3 right here. You got a king's hand, king's position, and king's equipment. All right, and what these are is you're going to be able to guess what these are going to be. You guess correct is going to eventually result into a free card, but you have to guess correct. And they're going to have like different descriptions in here, and we're going to go over each description and tell you why what it is what it is. So do I have to go out and look and see? We don't want to choose this. I want to go and show you guys the description right quick. Let me see some, guys. Catalog, most feared. I want y'all to actually see the descriptions and why the answers are what they are. It's a down here in the collectible. They're not down here. I'm trying to figure out, guys, how I can actually show you the actual. It has to be through the sets, right? Like they have to actually show us what those are. Let me see. King's position. It doesn't actually show it right here. King's position pack. Yeah, so it doesn't actually show the description right here. I'm trying to figure out how the hell can we show the description of what the choices are. All right, guys, so I did end up finally finding goddamn screenshots of what the hints were. How do you be able to see these? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. How do you actually find these goddamn clues? But either way, here they are right here. I found them online, and you might be like, Trey, how do I know which one of these to choose? Hey, of course, I've seen online people actually showing, you know, what's the right ones to choose and things of that nature just by doing research, of course. So I ain't gonna sit here and act like I'm a brainiac, like I'm a smart ass mother. You know, I ain't even gonna act like that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, to be real with y'all, be trill. I'm just letting y'all know, because if y'all come to my way, if y'all come over here to the TrayWay, I will have it in the video so that y'all know. But this is the first one. Both the king and the hand currently playing the NFL, so cool. They're not a legend, not a past player. You know, they're not a player that, you know, retired. Head to the sets and submit clues to see what options you have to choose from. You can change your guesses at any time with the exchange set. This might have came from the tips, because you know, whenever you actually get the welcome pack, they give you the tips and stuff, and I quick sold all of my tips, so that may be where these actual these clues came from. But I quick sold all my goddamn tips like a dummy. All right, but that's the first one. The second clue: both the king and his hand have played for the same team more than once. So that right there swindles it down. What players in NFL have played for the same team more than once, or maybe college and NFL? Okay, and I'm just gonna throw it out there to y'all. Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow, those are going to be the two ones. Okay, obviously they played at LSU together, and then they play for the Bengals right now currently together, so that already fits the mold. And once again, they're not past players, they're not retired players, they're current NFL players. All right, got that? And then the other one right here was the king first played his current position because his school simply didn't have anybody at that position. Okay, and if you do some research, you will know that the actual person they're talking about is Joe Burrow, because he didn't want to play quarterback at first. I did actually real deal know that, because I am an LSU fan. Go Tigers, you know what I'm saying? I'm LSU all day, every day. You heard me? So you already know what's going on with that. Okay, so I knew about him wanting to be like a running back or a receiver, because, you know, he felt like he could make more plays doing those positions, but he ended up having to play quarterback because at the time when he was playing youth football, they didn't have a quarterback on his youth football team. He decided to be that, and, you know, now look at him now. You know what I'm saying? One of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. He is always goddamn injured, but he is one of the best NFL quarterbacks in the NFL. I just said NFL quarterbacks in the NFL, of course. But yes, so that pretty much sees fit with that. And when it comes to the equipment one here, all right, he has this like calls for cleats thing. Okay, that's like one of his big things, is like a calls for cleats. Okay, that's a thing that Joe Burrow has, a foundation and things of that nature. You know, he has a foundation for it. All right, and you know, you can find that also online with his foundation, with the with the cleats and stuff like that of his foundation and things of that nature. So you can find that, bro. That is something that he actually has going on, is like custom cleats for, you know, his foundation. So if you look at the actual King's equipment, you would go with the cleats one because of that. Okay, so you're gonna choose the King's equipment for that one when it comes to the equipment one. All right, and remember, you can add this to the evidence exchange set if you feel like you were wrong. All right, so there's that. We come over here to the next one. We're gonna do the King's hand. Who's the King's hand? Like, who did Joe Burrow play with 2 times before? Travis Etienne? No. You know, Jahmyr Gibbs, Tyreek Hill, like Lamar, like he ain't never played for any of these guys. But I mean, with any of these guys besides Jamar Chase. So we know Jamar is the perfect choice. Make sure you select the correct one. All right, so there's that right there. That's the King's hand, his right hand man right there. And then the King's position guess. Okay, so this position one is basically, what is the position? Who is the king? What position does the goddamn king play? And we already know Jury Big Burrow, Jury Cool Burrow is a QB. Okay, so when you choose this one, make sure this is the king's position, okay, not the hands. So this is where you're gonna have to obviously choose the QB, because we know Joey B is a damn QB. So bam, choose QB right there. And just like that, guys, we completed all of that. There's nothing else we need to do right now. Will they add more? Because we do have more clues. Will they add more of those type of guesses? We shall see. And if they do, we will be here to go over them. Okay, that's pretty much all I have for y'all for the Most Fearful God. Let me know if there's anything else that I left out. This is pretty much everything y'all need to know. Yes, it is a little lengthy, but it has to be lengthy if I'm gonna show y'all and tell y'all everything y'all need to know, baby. I got to do it for y'all. I just got to do it for y'all, okay? So stay tuned for the next video. I'll be talking about something else when it comes over to that Twitch drop that happened with the MCS. I will be talking about that. But till next time, it's been your boy. Y'all stay blessed, be easy, stay breezy, man.